Sorry that it was supposed to be good on my side, but OBS just hates me today. And I will vent my frustration to Jeff later about OBS. I'll be playing Cyberpunk tonight. Just be like, God, this OBS, man. I tell you.
Emily was trying to say his. Emily's trying to say his phone is at 2%. Emily, all we need is a code for Zach. That's all we need. That's all we need. We're not saying, hey, join the stream and have like a 2-hour long conversation.
No, it would just be, what's wrong with my No, it's fine. It's fine.
Max just said you should be able to stream.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see this, Max. Come on. I don't ask you for much. I don't ask you for much, OBS, please. Nothing. Legit nothing. I'm gonna text Emily and be like, nothing. It's not letting me.
Yeah, just say, is there a code that he has to send you specifically, or?
I know. Why is everything dropping frames? We need to be dropping frames. Come on, OBS. Work.
If there's a code.
Emily be like, nothing. It's not letting me.
Oh. Yeah, just say, is there a code that he has to send?
What, Jeff? Okay. Let's just see if we can hear us. Minutes. Boop. Can like people hear us? Maybe.
Okay. We are live.
Nice.
On Adam's channel.
All right. What's good, people?
It's good.
It definitely kind of stinks that it didn't work on my end, but that's just a problem for a different day, for a different solution. But that's all right.
Yeah, we can link the. Let's.
Like I said, if it was working on my end, I would definitely link it, but OBS is just my enemy. It definitely feels like
Yeah, what's going on, chat? Yes, I just checked in. They can hear me too. I just posted on the server, letting people know, hey, we're live here. Is there any other views, or is it just one right now?
it's 4. Yeah, it's 4. Ooh. Oh, yo, it's good, the Watcher, but fun times, like I said. Sorry about the stream thing, but that's alright. Anyways, you know, it'd be really nice if we got a proper introduction. Because, well, there's only 4 people, but that doesn't matter. Am I Am I missing something? No, no. Okay, we're good. I gotta make sure everything's good on my end. Did OBS finally shut down properly? Yes, it did. All right, I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. I think you should react to the Flash Week. Like, what's your opinion on that? Yeah, we have Flash Week.
Oh, you could do live reactions to the various one. Just pick a video of your choice, and you can do a live reaction to it.
Which one though? Which video? The Scooby Doo Gang one's also really good. I know that got 13K. That one's really well received. If you're down with FNAF and Scooby Doo. Also, Mc80, I did send you the Cyberpunk thumbnail. I mean the poster. If
You know what would be a good introduction for two of them? I think the Scooby Doo gang and FNAF and Randy Orton saving Anakin.
yeah, like thank you. That was such a really good idea. It was.
Oh, is there any way? Is there any way you can make it like take up the screen? Because I noticed on the stream the screen is a little small.
I know Max did the whole custom OBS thing, so he actually got in and did everything. Uh,
Ah.
Honestly, for his first one, I'm not really nitpicky, so it can
No,
just
no, no.
legitly just be like this. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
what time?
yeah. You could pick any video, pick a card, any card, something.
We do have some better ones though, in my opinion. Um, boop. We have Anakin Obi-Wan. No, no, that's not good enough. You know what, Jeff? You pick one for the COD one because I
Call of
generally
Duty.
think Ellie was a pretty decent one. I think
Hmm.
Ellie. I know. I know all of us talked about that Watcher. I believe that's happening. I think Jeff
It
requested it.
is. It is. Guilty is charged for making that. I think me and Uatu actually talked about a pitch for that video where we were gonna have like I wanted to have like a funny part at the end where James Dokes, the surprise MFer dude from Dexter, he gets the Venom symbiote. So they're like, "Who are you? We are Venom. Surprise!" And it's just in the Venom voice.
I think that could be very interesting. I I was gonna say if I was streaming, I would have just done members only because I think the Home Alone trapped in the Call the Dead is funny.
Oh, and you know, Adam, I got into something recently. Yeah, positive habit. Fume.
Oh
Basic.
yeah. Yes. Yeah, it
Yes, it
is.
is. I think he does. Ooh, that could be that could be good. Oh, sorry about that.
It's fine though. It's fun. So apparently Max can't. He's trying to figure out what's wrong with it. So that is the update on my part. But you know what video you should live react to? I think it's so stupid, but it's funny. You can either the Star Fox happening in Lord of the Rings, or if not, you can do Jeff's idea. Or you can do Jeff's story, the Marvel Zombies versus the multiverse. So we do a decent amount because the funding and all that, it's like pretty good. And plus, I'm not gonna say what artists we got, but they're really, 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 really helpful. So everything just falls in line, like the stars align. Everything kind of works out. I know this week the Flash week didn't really go as well as I want it to. Hopefully, hopefully Spider-Man week's a lot better. FNAF week killed it, Jeff. FNAF week killed it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully Markiplier's in it. Even mm-hmm. It was. The one like critique I have was, the one scene where they stopped and had like built a fort. I think that was kind of random, but everything else was really good. Hopefully in the next one, like hope it's a lot better.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect because I know there's also visuals in the videos too, but that's just minor. But it's all good now. Yeah, you can pick one, whichever one you want to watch. Give like whatever one grabs your interest the most.
Ooh,
Hey, we can even offer behind the scenes commentary.
yeah, for like the ideas. Uh, You know what? I think he should do. Hey, yo, it's good. Um,
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, yeah. Like that, I'm pretty sure that's what Zack Snyder wanted for that Flash movie. This to be something with him and Cyborg to have more of an important role, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan to be something. Oh yeah, you're gonna really like some of the videos that this channel has. You're really gonna like. There's some. If you go back further at some point after this, and you look past in the other channels' videos, you'll see like, yeah, these are There are some really top-notch stories on the channel.
The
So, what do you think? I know you told me what you thought about Superman and Fantastic Four. You know what? I respect the reasoning. I respect the reasoning. There are flaws with both. I just in my viewpoint, I think there's less flaws within Superman. So we both have valid perspectives. Yeah, and like they kind of shafted the thing to the side a little bit. They kind of just pushed him to the side. He didn't really do anything. The other three had something key to do. And it's a shame. 'Cause I'm pretty sure in the original comic, the Thing was the one that convinced Silver Surfer to turn against Galactus. I'm pretty sure it was the Thing, and I wish they could have just kept that plot point.
it could be.
It could
It
be.
really could be. uh,
Ooh, I'm excited for what they're gonna do in the future. Like I know Fantastic Four probably isn't gonna do too well in the box office, but I'm hoping they nail Doomsday. Those are the big three right there. So if you were to make a superhero Mount Rushmore, who would be the fourth? Because we obviously know the three are Batman, Superman, and Spider Man. My opinion, it's either Iron Man or Wonder Woman. Yeah, she's also like, yeah, me neither. James Wan was cooking with that. Like the only reason I say Wonder Woman is just because, yeah, she kind of like set a landmark similar to what Superman did with women being heroes. Wonder Woman kind of started. She kind of started that. That's why it could either be her or Iron Man. I think Iron Man definitely. I mean, Iron Man is the reason why we have so many superhero movies and so many good superhero movies at that. John Favreau does not get enough credit for making that. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There was a lot of things about that I enjoyed. I really did enjoy the first few phases of the MCU, and then Phase 4 and 5. Ironheart. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a whole
don't get
other.
him started, Ironheart.
So, do you know how the whole thing with the Iron Man movies was focused on the arc reactor, and Electro wanted the arc reactor in No Way Home. According to Ironheart, all you needed to do to replicate the power of an arc reactor is just buy a regular house fan. I'm not even kidding you. Yeah. I actually pitched a joke video at some point just saying, what if Electro had a house fan? Or what if
What
everyone had
if?
house fans where they just don't even try to get the arc reactor, they just get house fans? Yes. Yes. Yeah, and Electro and Doc Ock, it pretty much just makes like the majority of everything good about the MCU early on, focusing around Iron Man, look stupid. I mean, Mephisto is the
He's
Mephisto thing
good.
at the end of it was
He's
perfect.
good.
It
Yeah,
was
he's good.
Borat, Sasha Baron Cohen. It was Borat. Ooh. I'm excited for what they're going to do further. Oh
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
I
I
mean
love Ghost Rider.
we know Robbie Reyes exists in the MCU as it is. Yeah, which
Yeah,
the shows I know they did canonize. They did make the shows canon. Thank God. Thank God.
yeah. Hmm.
Hmm. That's something.
Hmm. Jeff, I know you need to definitely get into Devil May Cry. You have to. It's so good.
Ooh.
Yes. So it was
Ooh.
Virgil's, wasn't it? It was Virgil's. Nero's. Everyone loved Virgil's. Hmm.
Ooh. You know the guy who made that, made the vocals for that, has a YouTube channel, and he does covers for other songs.
Hmm.
Victor Borba. Victor Borba.
I
He
mentioned
actually
him.
did. He actually did an April Fool's thing because he is the guy who was singing and Buried the Light, and he uploaded a thing saying, "Oh, hey guys, here's a Buried the Light cover by the dude who made the song," and it's just a 10-minute video of him being muted, not even saying anything.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, and somebody actually went out and just edited his cover, edited the song over his cover. Yeah, he made a lot of things for like various YouTube channels, like Death Battle. I know he made music. He made the fire, absolute banger soundtrack for Bowser versus Eggman. Yeah. Ooh. I know you've done a lot of those. Some of them I don't agree with the majority of what the majority of people say, but hey. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I see those too. Oh.
Also, Jeff, you need to get into like Boulder's Gate because that's also interesting if you're into the D&D.
Ooh. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I do need to get Baldur's Gate. Now that I think about it, I'm willing to give it a try.
You're okay. No, you know what? I know what. After the stream, I'm yelling at you. Just gonna let you know. Ain't no way it was that easy to convince you. No way. Friends. Um, I'm always down. I'm always down. The what? Let's Play channel. Missed the part. Plays Baldur's Gate. Yeah, yeah. The only thing that really kind of sucks is I play on Xbox. If we're doing mods, then you have better mods than me because you know, with the shaders and stuff on PC, it's a lot better than the one on Xbox. But if we're doing base game, then you know what? Um, I know I have a Steam Deck too. I play from like modded zombies, so it can run it. It can definitely 100% run it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
jeez.
yeah, if you ever want to
I
play
mean,
Baldur's
hey.
Gate, I'm down. Oh, oh yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Imagine
Ooh, what
running
if?
Cyberpunk on the Steam
Ooh.
Deck. It's hmm, I'm surprised. Mhm. Ooh,
Ooh,
I
hey,
should do
shout
that.
out to Dolphin. Dolphin is lit. I have like Sonic Heroes, Mario Sunshine, Shadow the Hedgehog, the underrated go-to classic of all time, Shrek 2. That is a. Oh, I think I have that too. Yeah, I downloaded them through not so legal means, but hey, I got them. Yeah, exactly. Nintendo ninjas are gonna show up to my house like 5 seconds later.
They, they will. Th- th-
Yeah, it's
How
like, oh, if
dare
you want to
you?
play Mario 64, you have to go out and buy a Nintendo 64 if you want to play it the way Nintendo intended. Oh yeah, yeah, that's that is definitely something for Nintendo to be doing that type of stuff. I mean, the Switch 2, in my opinion, is just very overpriced.
It is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, what? Just
Ooh, God, that's why I always go third party. Like, if you want to go first party, yeah, that type of stuff. But I
you
always go third party.
you can't do that anymore, Jeff. You can't do that anymore. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, what I mean is like the Power A stuff, where it's like I guess second party, where it's like Nintendo has it next to their stuff, like their the stuff they allow you to buy.
Okay.
Because I have a, I'm not sure. I don't know because they might. I just don't know if they have them yet. Because I know I've seen when I went to Walmart and I was looking at the Switch 2 stuff, they had like the Power A controllers, but I wasn't sure if they were compatible with both. Oh yeah, there's I think I've seen stuff there where it's like $40 for a power supply, and it's like what?
What is that?
Yeah, exactly. And the repairs, I imagine, have to be god awfully expensive. Exactly. That is ridiculous. So, what do you think about the video so far, Adam? Oh,
Well,
it's all
thank
right.
you. Thanks. Um,
Okay. That is someone new to us.
yeah.
So, I mean, hey, that might be somebody on your side suggesting a what if to us. And hey, there was a Discord server. I can actually link it in the chat for anybody who's new. Ooh. Ooh, and I think Dark Horse was also a result the reason behind the original Death Troopers existing. I think they did have involvement with that, and that story was cool. That story was really cool. Where it's better than the Death Troopers we got in canon, where they were just like zombie stormtroopers, but like I think there's one that was done so far, which is it's not titled like this, but it's basically the Blackwing virus having an outbreak during Revenge of the Sith, something like that. It was like, what if a zombie outbreak happened in Revenge of the Sith? It should be a thumbnail with like a zombie Anakin on it. And yeah, that's something I pitch. I mean, I spent like I mean, that's one of the two things I think I was responsible for before I became part of the team. The first one being Kevin fighting the Marvel zombies. That was me. That was me. I made a comment. I said, "Hey, what if Kevin fought them?" And then it got so hilarious. It got made. This one was me. I think I remember asking this one for like 2 months, and then eventually Max made it, and he made a banger video out of it. Yeah, I don't blame you. There's a lot to it, and I get it. Oh yeah, Death Troopers was pretty good. I'm surprised Disney didn't bring back certain costumes from Legends like Tel Angor. The Death Troopers were brought back as like they were undead, but they were also just minions. They weren't like they weren't like actual zombies, which absolutely sucks in my opinion. It's such waste of potential. Yeah, like reminiscent from Mortal Kombat, they weren't actual zombies, which that's one way to put it. The less cool zombie. That's how you put it. Which is true because you got to do it in your usual voice. Like, come on, man, you're not munching on brains. Get with the program, man. If you ever remaster your Marvel Zombies coverage, you should do that for the zombies characters that got cured. Like, hey, they're not getting with the program. Zombies that don't eat brains. Ooh, yeah, I'm glad that Earth came back, but I don't like the way they were treated at the same time. Because they're kind of in modern the Earth 2149 zombies are kind of treated as just mindless, like they don't have any intelligence to them, and it's like that's the whole reason people like the Marvel zombies in the first place is because they were also because like yeah they want to eat you, but at the same time they're gonna plan out how to eat you, or sometimes just out of pure impulse. And I kind of like that about the original series. And then I think it was X-Men comic that had them invade, where they just turned them into like Romero zombies that just said brains and like these aren't the two. I did that one. There's a lot of context that needs to be explained with that one. Basically, imagine it with the original Marvel Zombies, except like it shows Sentry landing, and then it cuts right to them fighting Galactus. That without anything in between. That's basically what Resurrection did. It just cut right to the bread and butter of the story. I mean, the bread. If you want to do just the bread and butter, that's good, but it's like Dawn of Decay. Yeah, yeah, where Groot got a cold and caused a zombie outbreak. There is a missed the part rendition of Marvel Zombies I think you would like. I think I told you about it before, actually. But it's basically where Hela kills Thor and then accidentally reanimates him. It's like, what if the Marvel Zombies were in the MCU? And it's a three-parter. And it's a lot shorter. It's a lot, yeah, I think each part is like 10 minutes long. But it's basically Thor Hela kills Thor and then reanimates him by accident, and that's what causes a zombie outbreak, and they have glowing green eyes. Oh yeah, they're. I love them too. Like they're. Hey, if there's anything that Max does, like thumbnails are. He's probably one of the few like what if people that doesn't use like either Photoshop or AI and just like gets people to draw these thumbnails, and I appreciate that. Because like some, most people say, "Oh, what if this?" and then they'll be like, "Oh, it'll be AI or it'll be Photoshop." But Max comes up with completely original thumbnails, and I love that. Like the Marvel zombies in the MCU, I think it goes up to Endgame. And hey, if any of you in the chat want to get in superhero shape, Mc80's is the guy you go to. And hey, I mean, if you want to look like Kingpin from Into the Spider Verse, I don't think he'll be able to help with that, but he'll be able to help you with most things. Oh, that design for Kingpin absolutely cracked me up. Hey, it was a giant square. That's what cracks me up about it. He's just this big square. And then like the family portrait scene where it shows him, and it's like his family looks so tiny, and you just have this big square. Ooh, which one are you watching now? Ooh, that one's a good one too. Yeah, Marvel Zombies versus SpongeBob is locked behind members only, sadly.
Yes, I do, because it drags people into the. I've just been coughing all day. Oh, I'm dying. Um, it's been it. Well, how do you say this? It kind of says, "Hey, you want more stuff? Join the channel. Join the exclusive stuff." So
And then you can make members only videos, whether it be like comic coverages or anything like that, or even reactions to other videos. Which, by the way,
right.
there is a banger animation that some guy did for absolute bat off rip, and I absolutely love it. Uh, ab, ab, absolute absolute Batman. There was somebody else that did it. That I love absolute Batman. I absolutely love that. No pun intended. Yeah, I mean, absolute killer, absolute Mr. Freeze is sleep paralysis demon, and absolute Killer Croc is just a kaiju. Oh yeah, they are. It's the dude Scott Snyder, the dude who made Dark Knight's Metal and Dark Knight's Death Metal. Because of how good those did. DC basically said, "Hey, you can create your own answer to the Ultimate Universe," and that's kind of what he did. Oh yeah, exactly, exactly. And the universe has a story for it too, which is that Darkseid created it. Darkseid like had Darkseid had enough, decided, hey, I'm going to merge with the Spectre, and then ended up leaving the multiverse and creating his own universe. And like how the main Earth is centered around Superman and Hope, the absolute universe is centered around Darkseid. All I've got to say is with Absolute Batman, Darkseid must have been real mad about that Radion bullet. He must have been real mad. Which video is this, Adam? Ooh. Yeah, there's a banger animation. I think it's absolute Batman versus absolute Bane. I know, right? Like he's the size of the main universe Bane without Venom, like without using it. He has, and he's like 19 feet tall. I'll actually show you an image of how big he is. Ooh.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, that's fine because I know I'm going to get my food soon. I don't want
Oh,
to say.
Max said to
Um. Hmm.
so Max actually just sent me a message.
Hmm.
He said he can't get in the call tonight, but he said to tell you, Adam, that he said hi. And also to let you know that he's working on a story for Marvel Zombies that he thinks you might like, where instead of contacting the Ultimate Universe Reed Richards, they contact Batman. Yes, yes,
Oh.
and and rather than Doom fighting off the Marvel Zombies, it's going to be Batman fighting them off in the Hellbat suit.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that's what he said. Hang on, I'm actually getting to work. He just said that.
No, but I watch Common Story and I think read it.
And I saw it through Linkara. That's how I got wind of it. But yeah, comic historian, he's absolutely the go. But I sent you that image of Absolute Bane and that little animation. Absolute juggernaut. I sent it to you directly through text. Yeah, for reference, Batman. You should see the animation that I linked with it as well. There's a YouTube animation I linked with it. You'll really like that. But yeah, like Batman is 6'9" and 420 pounds, and how big is Bane if Batman is 6'9"? Yeah, he took some kind of juice when making that. What was that? Yeah, and his villains are way different than the main universe. His villain in the Absolute Universe is Ra's al Ghul and Peacemaker. Weirdly enough, those two.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and he's part of a faction called the Peacemakers. It's not he's the leader of the team, and Ra's al Ghul has a similar origin kind of to Vandal Savage. He's also like 7 feet tall. I don't know what's going on with the Absolute Universe making everyone way bigger, but yeah, and, there we got a bunch of other Absolute characters like Absolute Poison Ivy appeared. Let's just say it did not end too well. Oh yeah, it is. Like they're not going to become his villains. Apparently they're going to stay his friends. So it's going to be a Batman except where he has different villains. Like I know like in the Absolute Universe compared to the main universe, Matches Malone, which is normally Bruce Wayne's like persona to infiltrate the criminal underworld. In the Absolute Universe, Matches Malone is his own separate person, and he's a criminal informant for Bruce Wayne. Waylon Jones is a professional boxer. Oh yeah, Absolute Black Mask is something to be seen. He is yeah, Absolute Catwoman I think is coming out. Then Absolute Green Arrow is happening. We saw Absolute Flash, which and Martian Man. I think the Flash one is probably the best. So it's weird enough, but it's Wally West. He's a kid, and he has a pet monkey, which is Gorilla Grodd. He has like a he has like a tiny chimpanzee on his shoulder that he runs with. Oh, and Barry Allen's part of it too, except Barry Allen's like deaf. Yeah, he goes like how he gets his powers. He goes through a malfunction with the Speed Force, and it turns Barry into basically the conceptualization of death. Yeah. It- oh yeah, that universe. Green Arrow. We haven't seen much for Green Arrow yet, but it's looking pretty banger. I know, right? It would have been perfect if they had God rest his soul, Kevin Conroy. If they had Kevin Conroy as Batman, Mark Hamill as Joker, and then Richard Epcar as the Batman Who Laughs. He is the Joker from Injustice, MK versus DC, and Mortal Kombat 11, and he's also Raiden. Yeah, like his Joker voice compared to Mark Hamill's is a lot deeper. So you could believe if Epcar's Joker and Hamill's Joker were two separate entities if you said that Epcar's Joker was a Jokerized Batman. Where it's somebody who's in the middle of the two tones, where Mark Hamill's is more high pitched, Conroy's is a lot deeper, Epcar is kind of in the middle. In fact, I think there's a cutscene in MK11, like a trailer where Joker, it's one of Joker's moves. He does like an impression, Batman impression. He's like, "I'll save the day," and he pulls out a Batman doll and shoots somebody. I think he's the voice, and I think he. Yeah, there was a Dark Knight's Metal arc in DCU Online, and they reworked like that the Batman Who Laughs into just an alternate version of Batman, and disregarded the Dark Multiverse concept of it. Like in the new Batman Adventures comic, which is canon to the animated universe, the Batman Who Laughs also appears in that too, and he's just a twisted alternate Batman. So they did bring him in a couple of times. They reworked him. Yeah, exactly. They could still bring him back in some way, shape, or form. It's just that he wouldn't be as powerful because of the Dark Multiverse and the regular multiverse. Yeah, the sheer scope of the Dark Multiverse was just absolutely insane to me. Like, it had its own separate version of the Crisis events. Like, it's had multiple Dark Sides, multiple Necrons. Like, these entities, there's only supposed to be one in each multiverse, and the Dark Multiverse just has multiple of them. And it's like, I think something in a comic summed it up where it said, if the multiverse is a grain of sand, the Dark Multiverse is the Sahara Desert. Oh, yeah. Oh, I loved him. My favorite, surprisingly enough, even though we didn't see too much of him, was Mindhunter, and the Batman Who Frags was pretty good too. Frags. I cannot, speaking of Lobo, I can't wait for Jason Momoa to portray Lobo. He's going to do it so much justice. Yeah, like I have a hot take. Like, if there was anybody who could make a Lobo movie and do it justice, for me, shockingly enough, that would be Michael Bay. I mean, like in the Injustice comics, he got a Green Lantern ring. Yeah, one like beat for beat, it's just Michael Bay. It's like you just let him go unrestricted and just let him make the worst movie possible. And through sheer twist of fate, because it has Lobo in it and it's not a Transformers or a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, it'll be the best movie of all time. Yeah, make Lobo like oh god, I know he's probably wasting his time on a skibbity toilet right now. Ooh, those Michael Bay movies, the Transformers and the Turtles. I kind of liked the first one, but I didn't really like what he did after that. Exactly. The only thing I didn't like was how they said, "Oh, Unicron is the Earth." Yeah, they said Unicron, who's like the embodiment of like all evil and Transformers, like the Decepticons. He's just the Earth. It's like if they made a follow up to that, we would have seen the Transformers destroying the Earth, and it's like that is oh
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
All right. Well, it was nice meeting you, but I'm gonna go eat my chicken sub because that's what I got with mac and cheese balls. Well, thank you. All right. Well, Jeff, I'm gonna yell at you like later.
All
All right.
right.
All right.
I'll
Goodbye.
see you later.
That's it.